I'm really excited about Catalyst One Day. This is, I love Catalyst and the big production and all the stuff and all the varied opinions and angles that all the speakers bring. I love the fact sometimes at the big Catalyst event, you hear people say opposite things, and as leaders, we have to manage that tension. But the thing that really excites me about the One Day event is to be able to really drill down and deal with some of the nuts and bolts of ministry, of church leadership specifically, and to be able to do some Q&A and to answer specific questions. Because one of the frustrations of a big conference is I get general information, but I have 1,000 how-to questions, and I have 1,000 what-about questions. And at the Catalyst One Day, our goal is to be able to answer those questions. And so Craig and I are going to do some general teaching. We're going to do some things together. We're going to do some Q&A together. Craig and I don't do everything the same way, and I think one of the values of that kind of environment is that church leaders walk away and say, wow, I guess I don't have to be him or him. I can be me and figure out the way God wants me to do ministry in my particular context. So I'm very, very excited about this opportunity. The theme of the One Days this year is momentum, and I'm very excited about that because that's something we all want. My middle school director wants momentum. Pastors want momentum. Anybody in leadership is trying to figure out how do I get the ball rolling in the direction I want it to roll in such a way that I'm picking up speed and I'm going further and I'm going faster. And so I think there's some principles that we can apply at different levels in the organization to create and sustain momentum. So we're going to talk about that in the first session. Craig's going to talk about that as it relates specifically to weekend events. We're going to talk about how that principle applies to us personally. And so this year we're just going to look at the issue of momentum from every angle imaginable.